Welcome back to another episode of the Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Woo!
The show where we talk about Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. As always, I am your host, Super Blast X, joined by
Tony. Howdy.
and we're here to talk about last week's superhero time. Before we get into the episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We've been getting pretty consistent numbers on every episode so far.
Yeah.
So if we can just keep it up, I'd love to reach further. But right now we're just, doing what we want to do.
Yeah, the 60 people that watch this, send this to like your buddies.
Or accidentally click. I get it.
It's always 60 though. Like it's at least.
It's around 60. Well, last 2 weeks it was like 40. It was stuck at 40 something.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with this recent episode that got us 20 on that one and the last two. But yeah, we really appreciate it if you could like our videos and stuff. We do also have timestamps below where we're not going to necessarily ramble on about the episodes just yet. We like to get a bit about our week, maybe talk about some toys that we got or purchased or anything like that. But if you want to just jump ahead to the episodes discussions, timestamps will be below. Speaking of our last week and how that was,
Yeah.
how was your? Well, yeah, we're a week out. So how was your week last week?
Pretty awesome because of the news that came out.
We're jumping into that right now.
No, but
You want me? I didn't even get any pictures of it.
you didn't get any pictures of it?
No.
Okay.
Let me.
I guess I'll add them after.
Pull up. No, I can get on the website. Oh, I was not looking at Tony Hawk.
Yeah, it's like huge news.
Yeah, you're right.
Like literally for what we do.
It's huge news, but there isn't much. I think is why. Also, we're late. Everybody who wanted to see this already saw this.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Kamen Rider Zets got officially announced after the end of Gavv. And here he is. Whole announcement trailer and a tweet from a bunch of different writer and Toei accounts. But one specifically from this one right here, from Kamen Rider Global, the English Kamen Rider account that was made earlier this year. And this one is brought up specifically because it gives us the information that the show will be broadcast in Japan in September, and it'll be streaming in the USA, Canada, Hong Kong, South Korea, Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, and the MENA region. Not simulcast. We don't know if it's simulcast.
No,
Just streaming.
we don't know what service is either.
Right. If I had to guess, YouTube.
Do you think YouTube?
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't see anybody. I mean, I guess like how they did Amazon's on Prime Video.
Not just Amazon.
If you already have videos, and Shin Kamen Rider.
Black Moon. What is it?
Oh yeah, Kamen Rider Black Moon.
Is that what it was called?
I think so. I didn't watch it. It was too gross.
You didn't watch any of it?
I watched the first episode.
Oh, okay.
I watched the end of the first episode. I was like, ah.
I think we've talked about that on here.
Yeah, we did. Pretty good. Kamen Rider EN. Cool account. Great account. Follow them. And
I guess there's nothing to this.
talk about us. It's a great announcement.
I don't want to click on. I'm gonna go over here. Click on one of these tags. I'm not gonna play the video, obviously, but people are gonna have more screenshots of like the suit and stuff.
Yeah. So
Oh, this is a good one.
the suit got designed. The suit got announced. The belt got announced, as we see here, or rather, the sash, with a little gachapon gimmick. actually have the synopsis right here, or the story of it. In a world shaped by the dreams we see in our sleep, Zetz enters people's dreams as an agent on a mission. Equipped with a cutting-edge rider belt worn across his chest, Zetz brings a bold new form to the battle. Wow. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited, if you can't tell by my tone of voice. I'm very tired. Or I'm very sleepy.
Oh, okay.
I'm very sleepy. Well, I could be tired too. I'm very tired.
Yeah, I think you are, because you said that first on accident. Freudian slip.
Yeah. No, I'm actually just sleepy. I just need to get some rest. No, I'm super excited for this. I was over the moon whenever this got announced.
There's some pictures.
And I still really am. It's super exciting. I love the suit design.
Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So apparently some of the photos, the backgrounds of the Zetz trailer, some stills like right here, have some generative AI.
It looks like there may be some generative AI used in background portions of some of these pictures.
Right.
Or some of these locations from the trailer that they used to announce this.
Yeah. The maybe half to 1 full second clips, like in the background right there. The rider's in the void, but the background is this generated. It looks like AI generated image. I know it's in the void because the last picture of that slider right there, and it's the last thing of the trailer, is him in the void. Crazy.
You sent me Masahiro Inoue's reaction to this.
Yeah.
And he said something that I hadn't considered, and something that he definitely would know, given his history, right?
Yeah, being a writer and in the industry.
And he's been in
multiple Toku.
So many. Come back. So many Toku productions. Toei productions.
Yeah.
He said he had a feeling, or doesn't know, who did this.
Yeah.
He said the crew must be very different.
Yeah.
Because everything about this looked weird to him.
It's not shot like a normal Toei show.
And that's sort of the sentiment that I'm seeing a lot online from people, is that this is the most westernized writer I've seen yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially like this shot right here. But Western doesn't necessarily mean bad.
So cool.
It just means, to me, it reads as MCU.
Yeah, that's sort of like rugged edge sort of thing. Realistic.
It's
rough.
like advanced simple. So let me see if I can get the other.
Yeah, because they released, I think, yesterday or the day before that, they released his standing image on him on a rooftop.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll see if that shows up. But talking about this one. So he has black, right? But it's textured. So it's simple. It's just one color, but it's textured underneath. The red is just red, but it's also very shiny and sleek.
Yeah.
And then the green is a different texture from the black. So it's sort of like how the Pokemon look like now in the Pokemon games, where they're very simple, basic colors, but there's a texture on them that makes them stand out.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's a lot of the MCU designs as well, where Captain America will have a blue, let's say on his arm, his shoulder, he'll have a blue patch.
But it's leather.
But it's, insanely detailed inside or something like that.
Yeah, or like it's jean fabric.
That's what, exactly. That's what this design feels like all over.
Yeah, definitely.
Where you can see the different types like combining and clashing. Another thing that came to mind when I first saw this, no, I don't want to look at here. The thing that I thought of when I saw this was, this looks very, very animatable. This looks like it could lend itself to CG fights very easily.
So you know what debuted the other day?
What?
Ultraman Omega.
There it is. Here you go.
That first episode, that first fight scene looked amazing. It was all CG.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you can look it up, but yeah.
Well, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch the video.
No, right. But yeah, that's what I was seeing on the interwebs and all that. And similarly to how, man, Similarly,
You're gonna have to beep that, son.
yeah. Similarly to how
10 minutes.
episode 0 for Gozyuger was that all CG, that all animated sort of thing. That's what that episode was, or that fight scene for it. It looked really, really cool.
Okay.
I saw a video on TikTok about it. It was like Tokusatsu in 2025, and it was.
It's not Tokusatsu anymore, dude.
Right. So it's Gozyuger, Ultraman, and Kamen Rider, and Kamen Rider was a normal fight scene, you know, and then it was Gozyuger, the episode 0, and then the Ultraman thing, which is not Tokusatsu, and I was like,
Animation.
I hope this doesn't do that, but it's looking like it can be, which would look really cool.
We've had a couple Gavv CG fights though.
Oh yeah,
where they're both models are CG and they're
at
each other
for sure. I wish they would have used that example in that video.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it looks so cool. A lot of people have been saying it looks like 01 and Kamen Rider Century combined. Obviously, the Hongo references and homages just makes it look that much cooler.
Now,
big old bug eyes.
I do agree. It looks like Century and 01. 01 was the last time we had what I thought was an American looking. Or 01 felt like the reaction to Iron Man. It felt like Kamen Rider's reaction to Iron Man is 01.
Yeah.
I am not in love with this suit.
No, yeah, I bet.
The belt being across the chest, it's distracting in my opinion. Given that everything else is symmetrical.
Yeah.
Everything else is symmetrical. It feels like that was thrown in there because the teacher said, no, you gotta mix it up. You gotta not make it look so samey on both sides. And he said, the red stripe in the middle. But apparently, I don't know what truth there is to this, but the design will change depending on the forms he gets. Have you heard or seen anything about that?
Right, yeah, I've heard about that. There have been some stuff that's come out about that.
So if that sort of justifies it, then cool. But right now, it feels like he's gonna backpack down a mountain. It looks like a knapsack that he's carrying.
Yeah. It's a sling.
Yeah, it's a sling backpack.
Yeah, straight up.
So, Iron Man, he's gonna tap his chest to do things, right? Yeah. To change out the power up.
Yeah, for that gashapon.
He's gonna hit his chest. Dude, if it was an X, that would have been. That would have looked cooler. Like Gerudo. Yeah, do you have anything else? It keeps refreshing back to the top of this freaking page.
I'm very excited. I can't wait for this so much. And I'm super excited about what Toei has in store for the Western audience. Because obviously they see it. They made the EN official account. And the first one that says right there is USA for streaming. To what extent, we don't know. Obviously, this was just announced, so we don't know anything. Although we can speculate a lot. This was announced... when did the episode come out? July 6th, and today is July 8th, so we know next to nothing officially about this show.
Yeah.
But that's one of the main things that what came out of the announcement was, oh, we love the intro, or we love the trailer and all that. That looks AI, dude. Why are you doing that? And people were going up in arms for the supposed writer.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy, guys.
That was crazy, y'all.
Come on, guys. I get it. We don't like AI. We don't know who the writer is.
This felt the Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
The people who are like that, to use my assumption, my bold assumption, is the people who are like that, to me, feel like they're the same people who ride or die Snyder.
Oh, like release the Snyder cut.
Yeah, that whole thing of like, I'm not gonna watch the new Superman. It got woke. There's no.
Yeah.
What's his name? Fucking the Superman that was.
Cavill?
It's not Henry Cavill. I'm not gonna watch it.
Not my Henry Cavill, man.
Just whiny guys. Having said that, I also would despise if there was AI used in the show, and that would be stupid. And I feel like they have a scapegoat in it being about dreams and stuff. they can use AI to make worlds look surreal. I wish they wouldn't. You have so many talented artists, Toei. Please use them. And I think it'd even be cool if you can get somebody who drew or created something that looked like AI.
That would be interesting.
That would be uncanny.
Yeah, definitely uncanny.
But if it's just straight up AI, go to hell. I don't know. It sucks.
I haven't. Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
what is this?
This is fan art that somebody made
Nice.
on June 30th.
Oh.
A week before the reveal. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I wonder where that inspiration came from. I bet he didn't hear or see anything beforehand.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, visual descriptions were out about 4 months ago.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that guy.
Or out about 4 months ago.
I like it.
So
Blazar, is that the new?
no, I think it's Omega.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he goes.
This one?
Toji Rider. That also got announced that day too. Crunchyroll sent out a tweet and be like, "Do we want to be a Kamen Rider?"
Mhm.
Sent out the the new anime Toji Rider. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to this artist. That's straight up Hopper from 01. That's just straight up. That's same symbol. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, people going after the supposed writer that we don't even know officially yet is ridiculous, and it's wild, and it just goes to show you what kind of people that go after the writer of the show are going after for the trailer. Writer ain't got nothing to do with that effing trailer, guys. And even if he had anything to do, he wouldn't have picked an AI generated photo.
I mean, maybe.
The writer.
His whole thing is that AI is our friend.
Yeah. What was his other shows?
Aruto,
yeah.
01.
Yeah, Aruto Junaicho.
And Xaid.
Uh-huh.
And Geats.
Yeah.
And
That AI is the future.
so much of those are creating life that's not real, but now it is real.
Uh-huh.
So like the Bugsters, they're
Yeah.
code and they become real. 01, obviously AI, and they don't become real, but they become conscious and they, whatever.
Yeah, they reach singularity.
Geats? Nyan.
Geats was her whole life was a lie.
Yeah, but she became real. She's not, but she wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like if they were gonna push an AI thing, he would be who they call to do it, and I see why people jumped it. That's dumb to jump.
It's dumb to jump.
But I see why, or how they got that in their heads. How they got that idea in their heads.
Yeah, it's just strange.
Oops.
I mean, it's just strange for sure. Like, don't go after the writer.
Don't go after anybody.
You're not supposed to know the writer. You're not supposed to know who that is. What are you doing?
Well, they said who the producers are.
Yeah. I have the producers right here on the writer wiki list.
That is weird though. Is that usually they do announce that stuff whenever they do it.
Yeah, but they haven't yet. So, and also don't go after anybody for them using AI. I get it, but Toei's done it before with generated AI, and it's okay. Not to say that it's okay to do that, but that it makes sense for the story. Like how you said, if it made for the dream stuff.
Sure, but because it's part of the dream stuff in Zets,
yeah,
that means they'd use it a lot.
Maybe
a lot. And then something I know we moved past it because Gozyuger looked like they use, and obviously in Gozyuger, bad guy is AI. That's the whole thing of Gozyuger is that AI is the enemy. The image that we suspect to be AI is when we look into that city of the evil guy's lair or whatever.
Yeah, that's definitely AI.
I remember the thing animates.
Mm-hmm.
So it does exist as something that they can animate.
Yeah, the base itself is not AI.
No.
But the surrounding scape is, or it's suspected to be.
And that literally, because there's no subtlety in Sentai, literally is AI. Like it's called out.
It's the
AI.
It's the whole AI world.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that they put in the show. But the whole show is about AI, so it's fine. It makes
Still
sense.
not fine. Again, I would rather have somebody recreate something that looks like AI.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to actually use AI. So that's why when I said that the little base thing animates, that gives me hope that somebody maybe did create something. And I've heard in the past that some people use AI to make a rough sketch of what they want to make and then draw over it.
Oh wow, really?
But also go fuck yourself, because that's just your ingenuity. That's your imagination you're throwing away.
Yeah, isn't the beginning the whole thing of your bread and butter?
Yeah. So
imagination.
So yeah, whatever. We need to chillax.
Still, yeah.
We also need, AI needs to go to hell. Also.
Yeah, just use it for not creative stuff.
Use your own fingers.
Yeah, just use your own hands, use your own fingers, use your own brain, guys. Come on. But no, I'm super excited for Zets, and I can't wait for anything more to be announced. And I really hope that AI isn't 100% used in the show, or that it's not like a focal point of like, look at this AI thing that we're doing.
No.
Because
Go.
Because also, the AI that's happening right now is so much better and so much like more indistinguishable from real life than what they had in that trailer. The trailer looks like it was made like 2 years ago.
Yeah, if they are using AI, that's like some old fucking.
That's some old AI model.
It's also par for the course for Toei.
Yeah, they had this shit like ready 2 years ago, and they're now just using it.
But yeah, speaking of it being it's Western debut and all this for Kamen Rider, like premiering same. We don't know how soon, but it's around the same time. If the one that they decide to debut with is the one that also uses heavy AI, in America, where there's like big pushback on that shit.
Yeah.
Woo boy, what an impression you're gonna make, dude.
Well, there's big pushback, which is like in the people, but there's big, how you say, push forward for corporations. For corporations and industries.
Yeah, but
and
who buys the toys? Is the
yeah.
thing. And that's another thing that I was thinking about when it comes to this Western distribution of Rider, the toys.
Yeah, it's
How are we gonna do
a
this?
toy commercial. The whole thing about Rider is a toy commercial.
Are we gonna have pre-orders open on Amazon and GameStop? What about the TTFC exclusive videos? What are we gonna do with those?
Oh, that's another thing.
What about the movies? How are we gonna get those? It's a real commitment if you're gonna do something like bring a Rider or a Sentai or one of these shows over here.
Yeah,
because there's so much content that could be left behind, or it could influence how they write. Like they could be like, okay, well, yeah, we'll make the summer movie for Zets, but since it's not going to be distributed worldwide, maybe let's not put as much effort into it. Let's make it just for the Japanese audience, so we'll get the singers who sing our theme song as main writers in the. I don't know.
I mean, I get it. They made the suit to make it, for lack of a better terms, look less Japanese, so it could be appealing to a broader audience. But then what do you lose in that, The whole thing with Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu is that it's a toy commercial, right?
Yes.
It's a 23-minute toy commercial. So what are you losing when you make it into not that? Obviously, you get a good show, and you get the community and the commitment and all that, but like at the core, good story.
See,
but like, where's my belt? Like, where's my P Bandai?
To me, this series was always, it may always will be this way about the toys. That's the number that they look at. Sure, the viewings may go down, or whatever, but
like for Rider this year, Jesus,
is it?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw I think it was like a month or two ago that Gavv was lower than last year's, but not as low as the 2 years before that, which was I think
Revise?
Yeah, Revise. Yeah.
Revise End Arc? Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was I saying? The
ratings.
Right.
Toys.
They look at how many fucking belts did we sell? How many DX of these did we sell? How many X, Y, and Z did we sell? Because they do sort of promote the show as, and even like, obviously during the show, we'll see ads for the toys, the belts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to know what the overhead is on bringing this to America. Like, I hope that their plan is to bring this and the belts, because that's kind of what happened with Geats, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Not really, like it aired, but what they did was they started distribution of all the toys worldwide, or at least in America, but not the show.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you like that belt you saw at Barnes and Noble 6 months ago? Hey, here's the show, all of it on Blu-ray.
Right. But now I don't know how they're gonna do this with Zets.
Yeah.
Did you have a thought on Gotchard?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, Gotchard. Tale as old as time. A good thing sacrificed for another thing that might not be as good. I had long suspected that Gotchard was sacrificed. A term, I guess, to say for that, was sacrificed in its development and its storytelling and its writer's room was sacrificed and pushed to make the Western audiences it's the other way. It was sacrificed to have something else come out of it, and what I had thought was that Gotchard was being pushed aside so that we can make way for Gavv, and it's
that's not true. You thought it was for Legend first,
right? That's what I thought initially, and then
nothing happened
with that, and that was very apparent after like a month. Legend was there, and then he wasn't, and then nothing came out of that. So I was like, okay, there's obviously another agenda here. I thought it was Legend. It wasn't. I was thinking this whole time that it was for Gavv, so that we could push out to a greater audience, a greater Asian audience, as we were hearing about this being distributed in China.
Yes, so Gavv. So I guess it started with Gotchard, or maybe mid Gotchard. They started filming these 5 months in advance when it used to be 2.
Right.
5 months. That's almost a whole half year. Well, you dumbass. That's almost
almost a whole half year.
That's almost a half year. That's wild.
That's great. Yeah.
So the reason why is because they wanted to be able to shoot, cut, and produce as many of these episodes as they could before it had to get shipped over to China, where they passed through it with a fine-tooth comb.
Oh yeah.
They did captions, they did dubbing, whatever they had to do to get it ready for the Chinese audiences, and they would have the episodes ready for them. So they shot them 5 months in advance so that they can do that, and then eventually they, obviously air here too. I mean, I'm sure they aired later in China, but still they wanted to get them ready because they have maybe the text also changes because the stuff that shoots out the guns and stuff.
Localization.
So turns out this 5 month ahead of time thing may have not just been for China.
Right.
We've heard about Zets for a long time.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been crazy how long we've learned about Zets considering how far into Gavv we are.
Now I believe that the sacrifice of Gotchard at the end of the day was for Zets.
Yeah. For this worldwide push.
So they can get this pipeline ready where they can shoot, cut, produce, direct, all this episodes ready and give them to, I don't know, let's say Crunchyroll. Give it to Crunchyroll so they can get it ready for us.
Yeah.
Give it to, I don't know, whoever Brazil uses, not Brazil, because you're not going to Brazil.
Canada.
Canada. Whoever will distribute these can have them earlier so they can... We don't know if it's going to be a dub or a sub or anything. They can get them ready for their target audiences. We'll see if that pays off.
Yeah. I mean, the whole trailer was in English.
Yep. And when it was, because we watched these live, when it was live and I was watching it here, I was like, oh, look at Zeds. Huh. That's all in English.
Yeah.
And then it finished and I went back and I was just, back on my computer and then you freaked out.
Uh-huh.
I heard it over there. I was like, what? And you showed me the tweet.
Yeah.
Worldwide distribution or whatever. That's when I found out. I had no idea. I just saw okay, we know about him, and then moved on.
Yeah.
The worldwide thing caught me off guard for sure.
Yeah, and that's when, for me, it all clicked in my mind's eye that Gotchard's sacrifice was for worldwide distribution. I may never forgive you, Toei, because Gotchard was my shit. Gotchard was supposed to be my shit. It just got pushed around, man. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Gotchard was something, huh?
It was supposed to be.
I love playing with my Majade,
Yudo, yeah.
Soto, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Soto.
And not the base Majade either. I'm talking about her ice power up. Yeah, that one. I love playing with that one. I love playing with
like everything, dude.
Her
like
final form.
Everything about it.
The joke.
Yeah, I'm a joke.
Viewer, the joke viewer listener is they didn't make those figures.
Yeah.
They're still Gotchard figures they never touched.
Yeah. There's still Geats figures we gotta make, baby.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. Geats is forever.
Yeah, but that's all pretty much I had to say. And also, I guess, TTFC, the Tokusatsu Fan Club, could be put over here. Although I think if it was going to be put over here, we would have heard about it by now.
I would love it if this is how they did it.
Yeah,
if
TTFC.
the way this is being distributed is, okay, subscribe to TTFC.
Yeah.
I don't know, $10 a month, whatever. Shit. But
wow.
Guess what? Surprise, you can get all of this Toku shit.
Yeah.
Maybe not Sentai because of whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
what if it's
deal with just Kamen Rider?
Well, because of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
What if they
What if they had a cake?
No.
Caking form?
No, never mind. Like, they can't. I'm talking about the movies and stuff. I don't know how they're gonna do it, man. I don't know. My brain was racking. I don't know.
Yeah,
good luck.
Movies are definitely gonna be something. If not just Japan exclusive, definitely gonna be a paywall if it's gonna come into the Western side, Western front. Global worldwide release.
Want the Sentai stuff? It's crazy. Well, that's what I was gonna say. What if it's Shout that gets it?
That'd be crazy.
Part of their streaming service.
That would be something.
That would be a huge get for them.
That would be, yeah. That'd be like nothing that's ever happened before, which I guess is already they're used to that by now because they got localization for Geats.
Yep.
No one's ever done that before for a writer that was so recent.
So recent. I have no reason to say this or think this or believe this, but I have a feeling it's going to be Amazon. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know why.
Shin Kamen Rider's on there. They did Amazon season 1 and 2 on there. They did Kamen Rider Black Sun.
Black Sun, see?
Black Sun. Oh, I said Black Moon.
I said Black Moon earlier. I thought that's what it was. No, it's Sun, definitely.
That was natural that it just came out of my mouth like that. Yeah, Black Sun. It could totally be Amazon Prime. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? If it was on YouTube, sure. No subscription, that's no money in Toei's pockets.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, what else is coming out there? But if it's a subscription from Prime, what's the belt cost? What's the belt cost really going to be?
And that's also why I think. See, that's why I also think it could be Prime because they could joint it. Would be like exclusive Amazon. No, sorry, Kamen Rider store on Amazon. You click the little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these rider shits.
I can get the belt day one, and I can get all the Gashapon as they release as the show comes out.
And the Gotchard cards.
And the Gacha cards.
The Kemi cards.
All of my Kemi cards. They did that with Amazon. With Geats. They released the special Amazon only version of the belt. Mm-hmm. That's totally a possibility.
Yeah.
Definitely a possibility.
All right.
I just want Sentai in the West.
I think more people need to see that.
And don't call it Power Rangers.
I think that's gonna happen no matter what.
Is this Power Rangers? I mean, you got to say yes, right? Just so that they don't be like, just so that you don't give the impression of like, well, actually.
Okay, well, so to me, it depends on how annoying the person is.
Yeah.
If they are annoying, yeah. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Is it? It's like Power Rangers. Yeah. Just whatever. If they're not, then I'll say, listen how stupid you sound.
Oh.
No.
That's pretty good.
If they're not annoying, I say, actually,
Oh.
this is what Power Rangers comes from.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah, with me and my buddies, the people at Random Tangent, I introduced them to Kamen Rider and Super Sentai a long time ago because I've known them for a long time. And I wanted to
call it Power
I wanted to get them into it, and every time I'd bring it up in the beginning, like the first year maybe, they'd be like, "Are you watching the Power Rangers stuff?" And I'd be like, "That's not Power Rangers, dude," and I get all like pissy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it was just my friends goofing with me. And now whenever they bring it up, they actually say like the real names. Like, are you watching Kamen Rider? Sentai, what's going on with that? Is it good this year? You know, stuff like that. But if it's somebody like random out of the blue, like is this Japanese Power Rangers? Be like, hell yeah, man. Let me tell you something. Don't ever change. Be who you are in your heart.
You telling your friend that?
No. I'm telling a random person that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, be who you are in your heart and walk that way. Go the other direction, please.
I don't know. I'm tired of encouraging stupid people.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gonna be it. We don't have a Tokyo Toy time this week.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get some more done this weekend. I didn't do anything, even though it's 4th of July weekend. We didn't do shit.
Yeah. No.
Fuck that holiday.
You
it
know,
doesn't make sense.
I could do some soda. That'd be nice.
Yeah. It's your turn anyway.
Yeah, it's been my turn for like what, 5 months?
I'm done.
6 months?
No, didn't you just make something?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I made Cool Guy. Amazing rising mighty Cool Guy.
Yeah.
Great. I can't wait for Zetz. He looks so freaking cool. He looks so Western. He looks so cool that I don't mind how Western he looks.
God, imagine casting comes out and it's a freaking white dude.
They wouldn't allow that. I'm saying Toei. Toei wouldn't allow that. Toei would not allow that, dude. There's no way.
I hope they don't. You're right.
There's no way Toei.
I hope they don't.
Toei would much rather put somebody that's like Vietnamese or like Australian than like an American guy, an American white guy.
I didn't say American.
Oh,
a white dude.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. Like an Australian, or like a German, a European
white dude.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Western Europe.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about
superhero time.
And we're back. What is this?
This is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 42. At the end of Broken Sentiments. Wow.
We're so back to Gavv, wherein the first 2 minutes are a replay of the last 2 minutes of the last episode.
Yep.
In a minute, and it's back.
And you know what else is back?
Yes, I do.
Picture that kid.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, so this was the Kamen Rider classic secondary second rider trope. Classic second rider syndrome, where it's a battle of good and evil. Your good side is wearing all white, probably in a really nice jacket, and the bad side is wearing all black and a black leather jacket. That's what happens every year. I think it's a Reiwa thing.
I have so many blurry pictures. There we go.
Yeah,
it's still kind of blurry, but fuck.
This fight was really fun. But how short it was like kind of meh. But it was fun how they got to not CGI it the whole time. They were very close encounters. It was very short though. Like, I need more of that. That was hilarious. Him holding him up, awesome.
Oh, a cat.
Yeah. These guys. So it's really just, what's his name? Nielv pushing this agenda. Suga is there a little bit, but he doesn't really care. It's all Nielv's plan.
Yeah. What was the plan?
They're gonna use his mind control thing to get the people to be happy, or something like that.
What was he doing now, though? Like, what's the plan in this one?
He's training up that guy so that his ability isn't just a suggestion. It's like an order
What does he tell them to do?
to throw themselves in the river, throw themselves in the ocean. Oh,
Yeah, you're right. I'm just like shaking my head because don't you want those people for your sweets, dude?
yeah.
What are you killing people for? What is this? I get you're supposed to be like a bleak plan, but like you're wasting inventory, sir.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't know. Remember if I mentioned this last week?
Uh-huh.
Maybe I just said it to you. I did just say it to you. My prediction for this is since we see Lango here in this
Oh,
episode,
right.
I had to get this picture first of all.
It was hilarious. It was a good scene. It was great.
And then he gets pissed at him.
And he thought that didn't work.
Yeah, there's that thing. Lango is going to see how they're using people to like kill themselves, and he's gonna see how weak the spice is gonna be made from the other like candies that they've been making, and he's gonna help join Shoma just to take down the president because he doesn't like the quality of the candy they're making right now.
Right. And how you said it, the last thing was they're only joining forces because the quality of the meats is not up to standard, and he wants to bring that quality back because it's like a disdain on him.
Yeah, because it's his name.
And
it's
not
his
even like his
name.
family.
Yeah, so he doesn't really like care.
Yeah.
He just cares about the because I mean this whole season we were joking that he's a businessman.
Yeah,
All he cares about is the product.
He's too busy.
He's just doing all that. So when he comes out and he sees this says Shoma stomach. No, sorry, this is stomach candy thing on it.
Yeah.
And it tastes like shit. That's my name. That's my reputation. What's going on here?
It's my brand.
I think that's what's gonna happen, and it's gonna make people
That's
pop.
crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna make people pop. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he's helping Shoma," and then it's gonna turn right around next episode and backstab Shoma.
To go back to the point of like why are they just throwing themselves in the river? I think I remember. It's like an off comment. It's to test if they will really do it. If they're under that control, will they really go through it? But at the same time, why are you using 50 of them?
Right, I'm saying.
Yeah. Why do you just get
I'm
like
saying.
2 or 3 of them?
Yeah.
But yeah, they calm him down. Hanto is in like a state of confusion. He's back to his dark chocolate days.
Yeah.
And they explain it to Sachika. And Sachika wants to go, right? She wants to say, I can help calm him down. And they say, nah.
Yeah, she has to be computer girl.
Yeah, stay here and figure out what's happening. Find me the exact location, like I did last week.
Oh yeah.
There he goes, getting random people.
Yeah, and this is not so random.
Oh.
Stuff like this makes me think that they live in like a 25-person city or town.
So I didn't want to bring it up, but the past 2 episodes, they've been saying, or like the past few episodes, they've been saying, oh yeah, they're in Sector A or Sector B.
Yep.
Is that a thing in Japan? I don't know Japanese like agriculture, and I'm like, that's like a thing in One Punch Man, like City A and City B.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, that's a joke. But like,
They did that, I think, in Dawn Brothers, where they were talking about where they were going, and they never said exactly where.
uh-huh.
And I think it's a thing in Japan because they don't want to attribute this to any place. So
Like-
kids aren't like, oh, there's monsters living in
Yeah.
Galveston, and I live in Galveston. You
Whoa.
know, wherever the show is taking place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only in Sector B and Sector W.
Yeah.
I didn't know Japan was built like that, dog.
I hope One Punch Man comes back soon. Damn it.
It is coming back.
It is, right?
Yeah, that was the anime announcements at this month's Anime Expo.
Do we have a date?
Let me check actually because there was a lot of stuff that came out of that.
I'd like a date with her. Get it? I'm funny. Sachika, folks.
Not seeing a date. Not seeing a date here. Let me just look up One Punch
Okay,
Man
that's
directly.
fine. That's fine. So she like babysits this girl from home or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Walks her home. I don't know if I would trust her. I'm sure she's great. but there's like monsters out right now
Yeah, man.
that are taking people, and I don't know if I'd trust like this scrawny. Sorry, Sachika, but you're not built, girl. To take care of my daughter, take her from home or whatever, or
Yeah,
take her
for real.
to dance practice or judo practice or some shit like this,
Yeah, it was like judo.
or karate class, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this TTFC extra.
Great, right?
Can't get more obvious than this.
Come to set like how you would dress normally.
Yep. And then come in a Kamen Rider's outfit. That'd be sick.
Yeah, there was an announcement from Anime Expo. It was just that they're starting production on season 3.
Shut the hell up! I thought they did that announcement years ago.
I thought they did that announcement years ago too.
Okay, another announcement that happened. My Hero game.
Oh yeah!
Can't wait for that. I hope they announce the Switch 2 version, please.
Oh my god! I need that game.
Yeah. You have to get it on computer.
Oh wait. Okay, Collider, you're terrible. Yahoo News, I guess. One Punch Man season 3 is releasing in October 2025. First week of October
What is this?
of this year.
What is this roller coaster you're
You see,
putting
I
me on?
heard that. But then Collider told me, "Oh, we're starting in a." Come on, guys.
Okay. One Punch Man panel at NMIXX 2025 has ended. The anime is literally 3 months away from airing, and no staff list revealed, no official trailer, no new.
Yeah.
Huh.
A lot of big NMIXX stuff. A lot of big anime announcements came out of Anime Expo. I'm very excited about. A lot of trailers, a lot of good stuff. But that's a separate thing. But yeah, One Punch Man. Because I did hear about that, and I was like, oh, nice.
Oh wow, it's gonna be ass. I hope it just doesn't look like that. My husband was a mafia.
Are you talking about the GOAT, Yakuza house husband?
That's what it is. That looks like butt, TJ. And I get it.
Listen, it looks like butt.
I get it.
Read it. It's so good.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure that's why they're okay with doing that, because the story takes it.
Yeah.
But so when I first heard about that becoming an anime and people saying it's just gonna look just like the manga, I thought, sure, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw it. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's moving PNGs.
It's the motion comics that Marvel Comics used to do.
I remember
in the
those.
2010s.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you get a picture of her specifically?
Yeah, because she's so small.
Yeah, that's a little lady.
It was pretty cool. I liked her. She's little, but she has a big head.
Whoa! You can't say that, dude.
I like it. How about that?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, dude. Somebody comes up to y'all, it's over.
It's over.
It's a monster. If a monster is like around here, I'm scared.
She can't do nothing. She ain't got nothing in that purse that's packing.
That blue belt, you think that's enough? Do you like this part?
I didn't see it at first. It was very scary to me. Yeah, because we were watching this, with the subs, and you said, "Oh, you saw Lango?" I was like, "What do you mean? Lango wasn't there. He's right there, dude. He's camouflage in the background."
Yeah,
Goddamn, that scared the heck out of me.
She made some great faces during this.
Yeah.
Where she's scared she's gonna get caught. Very apparent. This is why cell phones in Japan, you can't turn their sound off whenever they're recording or anything like that.
Yeah, the flash always goes off.
Yep.
And then he's like, "Yeah, what's all this about, dude? What the fuck are you doing?" Actually, what's this about?
Like the actor would probably say.
Yeah.
Look at that clean face of his. I'm so mad about that still.
And you know what's funny? His granite form's gonna have it. His granite form's straight up gonna have it.
Oh, you're 100% right.
Because this isn't his real form.
100. He's just a costume he's wearing.
Yeah, it's just
son of a bitch.
It's just a meat flesh sack that he's wearing.
Man, you know what would be cool? Just for me, if when he's in this form, he only ever blinks one eye.
That'd be a nice touch.
Because the other eye, in his regular form, his Granute form,
is
fucked up. So his suit just has, his human suit, just has his eye open all the time.
Man, that'd be a nice touch. I wish they would do that, but they're not.
See, good faces. And then she remembers. I think I saw that fool before somewhere.
Yeah, you looked him dead in the eyes, and he gave you that hurt in your soul.
So
Last time you saw him.
this is why I think he's just gonna be like, they're not making my candies right.
Yeah.
Because of what he sees is happening to the people. Yeah, he even says this is Neil's work.
Yeah, his nails work for
Neil's
sure.
handiwork. There's the... Oh, those are his power-ups, even the Christmas one.
Yeah, the variants. All the variants.
4.
Yeah, only 4 variants.
Secondary rider only gets 4. What did Revice get? Holy... I'm sorry. Evil, Live.
Evil Live and
Holy Live.
and Holy Evilivity.
Oh, you know what, though? He also got forms.
Oh, true that, yeah.
X8 form. He had...
Yeah.
Is that it? Jackal?
Oh. I actually don't know.
I don't remember what other forms he had, but
I don't remember.
I feel like 4 isn't enough. And even then, one of them is a fucking Christmas form, y'all.
Yeah.
But, you know, I shouldn't say anything because Majade. Right.
2 forms. Classic main rider.
She had 3, Majade.
Oh, that's right. She had her final form as well.
But nothing beats...
Jaina.
Right. Because she had
He had a useless final form.
2... Yeah, they gave her just to, like,
Just
whatever,
to, like, here
dude.
you go.
Her first form was more than enough.
Yeah, because the whole season she was like on par with everybody.
Yeah.
She didn't change forms at all.
No.
She just had things that would give her like items, like a bazooka or knives.
Yeah.
In the last 3 episodes, they'd be like, "Hey, you didn't get a final form. Put some more braids in your hair. Let's go."
Yeah. Here's Love Cove. Y'all are, like, combined now.
Yeah.
But yeah, her whole thing was that she's Muteki. She's invincible.
Yeah, she's the best.
Man.
We're in the Veil right now. Decade.
Yep. Made sure to get this picture.
The Veil came
And
over.
It's more proof because these are
These are AR worlds.
Yep.
These are from alternate realities of Hanto that are talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Decade came in, made a special appearance, brought in the Veil, brought in these other 2 Hantos. And basically the whole thing about this was like...
There it is.
Just,
you guys.
yeah! He's back.
Mm.
Basically this whole thing about his inner struggle was that he was told to destroy Gavv and Vlam, but his evil side is like, yeah, man, they're evil, they're granules, just kill them. And the good side is like, just think about it for like 2 seconds, dude. Come on, like literally, just think about it for like 2 seconds. Like drink some water, think about it for 2 seconds, and then the bad guy, wearing all black, is like, shut up, and that's it. That's his whole argument.
It's crazy that they choose to go with that background when they know that's a very specific... One dude uses this.
Only one guy uses
constantly.
that. Yeah.
And it's not even really... It doesn't really even look like the void all that much. Or what is it? The curtain?
The Veil.
Veil?
Yeah.
But it's enough.
Yeah, it's enough for sure. It's just fun to think about. Yeah, Decade brought in the Veil to counsel this guy out of his psychosis.
Here they come.
Dawn Brothers.
100 people.
I'm sorry, Gozyuger.
Oh, the beach?
Yeah, the beach. They're right there. Off to the right. That is the same beach.
Yeah.
Because it has those things in the middle.
Right here?
They're on the other side of that. Yeah.
Could you imagine if we like saw like the camera crew?
Yeah. I want to see that stick thing that they set up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Tachika, strangely enough, just looking at everything, she knows. Why didn't she get in there?
I don't know.
That's the only thing I was curious about, because she saw Lango here in his granite form, and then she's like, "Oh no, his granite form." But like, you know the dude, and also you're friends with this dude. Yeah, Lakia. Yeah, sorry, not Lango.
So
Lakia.
Right, and I was gonna say something about that. That was her reaction.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be more freaked out, or actually, I thought she'd have a reaction. She didn't.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be like, "Whoa, what did he do?" Nothing.
It's just seeing his form.
Yeah, or even that. Like I thought she'd be like, "Oh, gross." Nothing. And the show also just breezes over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the trailer played that up more. Of like, oh, she might see that or something. I don't know. It was weird.
People on Twitter are definitely push. That's an awesome photo. Holy cow! People on Twitter are definitely pushing it to the maximum though. People like reading the micro expressions in her face and how it was shot.
There's not much.
Yeah, well, there's not much, but people wanna get this ship so hard, dude. They're pushing.
This was a very Power Rangers. I'm saying Power Rangers.
Yeah.
A shot. Where he jumps on the trampoline and punches at the camera.
Looney Tunes ass, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, epic fight on the beach this time, guys. Not really. It's kind of mid. This is like one of the weakest fights in this show, but it's okay. That was pretty cool. That one shot of him getting all the sand all over his feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna ruin the suit. And then Nielv with his acid spit going all over the beach. That's an interesting idea, but we finally get this guy's full Granute suit, which is cool. He looks beefy.
He looks like he should be able to fight.
Yeah.
But he can't, I guess.
Yeah, his whole thing is that he's a scrawny scientist with no constitution. But his Granite form is like this guy, and he has a bow and arrow. I was gonna talk about that. Glota has a scythe. Nielv has a bow and arrow. Balan has a bow and arrow and a scythe. It's the two people that made him. He has the weapons of the two people that made him.
Glota didn't make him.
Glota killed.
Made him like that.
Yeah, made him like that. Yeah.
So do you think Vlan's gonna kill him?
Yes, I think Vlan's definitely gonna kill this guy. If he's not the main big bad, he's gonna get killed by Vlan.
Well, I don't know. Well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Glota.
He killed Sugar.
Yeah, he killed Sugar.
Silver Boy. I don't know if they're gonna give him Nielv too.
He didn't kill Sugar.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess Chocolate Boy didn't kill Sugar the first time. He maimed him.
Well, he did like critically injure him, I guess.
But he officially died to Nielv and then here to Vlan.
Vlan. I wish this sort of personality of him was out more. It's kind of goofy.
He's very funny. Yo.
You like this too?
Epic facepalm.
Yeah.
Epic facepalm. Picard would be proud.
Push him to the ground. Pretty good. I forgot about this weapon.
Yeah. I forgot about it, but I was very much reminded whenever the movie trailer came out, because everybody uses that Gatling gun,
right.
And like in a row. It's crazy.
Yeah. So here he's punching off his armor bits.
Yeah, all the chocolates.
Which is a thing that Gavv, it's a thing in Gavv I forgot. Here he was super protective of the gun.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, I had said that's the thing that he wants to protect because it's Nielv's thing.
I didn't read it as that.
Oh no?
I read it as Nielv controlling him and telling him protect that gun at all costs.
Oh, I see.
I think it was like sentimental. I think it was he's a zombie as well. Like he's a brainwashed or whatever.
Yeah. I thought it was sentimental from Suga, that he would be like, this is the gun. This is like the last thing I have since the bitter Gavv was part of it. But also him making the gun was like his. But since he's dead, yeah, I guess you're right.
I read it more as like, oh, he's under control too.
Yeah, he's pretty controlled.
This is Nielv. This is Vlan just over.
Absolutely wrecking him.
And then the gun just being destroyed. So
yeah,
it's over, I guess.
Yeah, they're back to normal. All the people, all the TTFC extras.
So the people come up and they get scared or whatever. And Nielv sort of like, hey, look at the shield. I guess you've been getting gochizos. Not the ones that I made for you, but from Shoma. And how are those going? So what do you think is going to come of that? This little discussion here.
Dark gochizos, maybe? Or another reissue of this suit, different colors for Nielv?
I think we're getting a bitter Gavv return.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For him.
I think we're going to get another Shoma clone back.
Oh, another Shoma clone.
So that he can make him
okay.
Gochizo.
Yeah.
Or Baki Baki Boy.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It is weird though, because I don't know. With the Dark Gavv, he knew he made Gochizo from eating snacks, and it popped out.
Yeah, he took a bunch of them to make dark chocolate.
Sure. I don't know what this exchange could mean, but I like the idea. Maybe he does have his own dark version of Silver Boy. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Or maybe he is the dark version of Silver Boy.
Maybe
Like,
he makes himself a Dark Gavv, like he puts it on himself so he can make Gochizo and use him himself.
Oh, just like Zangetsu.
What's that from?
Melon Boy, Gaim.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be really cool. Oh, they wouldn't do that though. It's too cool.
TTFC girl.
Oh yeah, with the crazy skirt. Inoue, he was there the whole time. Masahiro Inoue. No, I'm kidding. His uncle. What's his name, Inoue? That's what I'm gonna keep on calling him. Masaru.
PR comes running to the quickness.
Oh yeah.
Actually, these are the good guys. They're Kamen Riders. They're promise you.
Now get the heck out of here.
Gotta run. Oh boy, putting stuff together.
Yeah, this guy, he's not on social media at all. So he was like, Kamen Riders, what's a Kamen Rider?
So he's putting together that maybe she was kidnapped.
Yeah. They've been going around for 20 years, read around. Hey, my sister's been missing for 20 years. Wait a minute.
Now, to bring up again, cops are stupid and useless in this universe. Because this candy shop owner heard those two things, put them together, and thought, oh, that's what happened to my sister.
Yeah.
Crazy. The cops have not done shit this whole season.
I don't think we've seen a cop this season. It'd be funny if they systematically went down, like, what? It's all this stuff. I mean, this is all internet rumors, right? But, like, what if they actually took it seriously and they were like, let's look at the past 20 years of missing people and let's try to blame Granuts for that. That'd be a crazy scapegoat for, like, a real reason for the humans to be against the Granuts.
Yeah, also they're dead.
Yeah.
They're, like, dead. All the missing people. Most of the missing people.
Yeah. Back at the cafe?
Yeah, that's an issue I still have with the show. I've mentioned it before, but they shouldn't be chilling.
It's just always 24/7.
Always be yeah. Especially with how often they're making these dark treats and how often people and how many get harvested each time. It's crazy.
I saw that the other day, and
somebody said that they shouldn't be chilling.
Yes.
Oh.
And I read in the comments something that was brought up to me. Just because we know that doesn't mean the characters know that. They don't know the statistics about how production has been up and up.
They do though, because they see the missing people's reports all the time. Especially with the airplane, the baseball stadium. They saw all that.
Yeah.
So they have to have an idea that like people's is missing.
People go missing every day, B.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then we get the zoom push.
Dramatic reveal.
Turns out that guy's your uncle.
Freaking out. Yeah, so he shows Hunter shows Shoma the picture of this lady. She's like, and he says, "Do you know this lady?"
Yeah.
And he freaks out. I was like, "That's my mom."
Yeah. How do you have this picture? Tell me.
Tell me now. That guy, the candy store owner, the guy you have a sweet tooth for.
The guy kind of looks like you?
Yeah, the guy kind of has the same haircut. Y'all both have the same last names. Did you know that?
They both have the same nose.
I didn't notice that. They do look alike a lot. Obviously a casting choice. But they nailed it. And he's like, "Yeah, that's your uncle." My uncle?
What is that?
What is that? Like you know how like you just lost your last uncle? You got a new one, yay! Yeah. Uncle for uncle. You see, it's like pottery, it rhymes.
You know what is funny is that they did lose him and they moved on pretty quickly.
They didn't even bury him.
Wow.
They didn't bury him. And the whole thing with Dente was like, I'm gonna use my body to create more powerful things for these guys. He has a whole body that they're not using nothing with. Hey, well maybe it'd be like Longo. Didn't die off screen. Or he died off screen. He's not really dead. Dente they faked it out twice. They faked his death twice.
Well, remember when you die in Gavv, I guess you turn into sprinkles.
Yeah, you just dissolve. like into sprinkles.
I don't know if I saw him sprinkle.
No, yeah, we didn't see. We saw him dead on the ground, and then we cut to the blonde fight with Glota, and then after that was them back in the cafe, or back in Happy Party.
You know what's great about this shot of the 3 final power-ups?
What?
You can see the bottom of Master Gavv when it should be on top of the table.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't see the bottom of it. Yeah.
Tilted a little bit.
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly.
Yeah, that was this episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Weakest fights, definitely a lot of story. Big reveal. Suga is dead for real this time, guys. Believe us, please. The Elf is turning out to be the big bad. Longo's back. More Shoma lore. Please, we need the finale of that. Everyone else got their finished stories. We even saw that Hanto can be truly good again, even though he already went through that a few weeks ago whenever he went through his dark chocolate phase. But yeah, get this ball rolling. We are episode 42. We got 8 left, maybe.
Yep.
And then it's on to...
Wait, we were on that for a long time, but did it say a month? I don't remember.
September.
Rosettes, right? It did say September, right?
Yeah, September 25.
So it's July now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9 until September. 9 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many episodes of Gavv we're gonna have.
Yeah, I mean, at least 46. It would be crazy. Or 47.
What are we at now? 40?
42.
So that's already 51 if we're 9 weeks until September. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, maybe it'd be like Kamen Sentai did the Super Best Battle, whatever, where they had a 4-week break.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do a thing where we cover writer history, and that'll be broadcast everywhere to catch people up on writer before we get Zets.
That's a creative and fun idea. Bet they won't do that.
Maybe not. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about... Oh, Shinkenger. Champara.
Yeah!
We're back. And we're back. What is this?
This is Gozyuger, episode 20. One serious Gyaru. Oto's got a brand new style.
So every episode, the title card is somewhere... somewhere in the real world or whatever.
Huh?
Like it's a movie poster or it's a sale, a sign on sale or something like that. This one is the fun little text you would put on a Polaroid picture you would take with your friends. A fun little thing. I thought that was great. She's terrifying, right? I just want to get that out of the way real quick.
The Gyaru?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a style of gal that is most often criticized and made fun of. That style of Gyaru.
Yeah, it's wild because like that's a lot of toner, right? Or face makeup or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of makeup.
And her arms are free of any of that.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for this the name of the people.
Isn't that the girls? No, it wasn't. The girls that Gwen Stefani.
Gwen Stefani
with that was a long time ago. Sumino episode. Good stuff.
Yeah, hey, we haven't got one of those in a minute.
We just got one 2 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And it was good then too.
Give me, please give me Kinjiro, please, God.
An old man episode?
Yeah, old man episode.
Okay.
Those seem to be my favorite.
We haven't had that many though.
We had the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, two. One, his
first?
his introduction, and then
Yeah.
potty people.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more because right now he's pretty underutilized. Like he's just a party guy.
He's fun, but he is static, much like Goku, much like Gachard. They have the same haircut.
Oh, Gotchard. I like this. So she's feeling sad, and then boom, get sadder, girl.
Yeah, I get real
See
sad.
this. See two sisters. So her little sister, right?
Yeah.
And turns out she thinks she sees her here. I say she thinks she sees her because I think it's gonna come out next episode that it's not her sister.
Oh.
Because when she saw the triangle of moles on her neck,
Yeah.
she saw it when she was upside down.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
She's gonna look at it again and be like, "Oh wait,
Yeah.
my sister was upside down when I had this memory."
Oh my God, that'd be crazy. That'd be so much semantics.
That basically you can get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And that would work in the show because that like more ridiculous things have happened.
Mm-hmm. Gyaru. She's a Gyaru. No one.
Yeah.
I like her design.
She's the design is a kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Oh wow.
Again, it's animals that like if you misspelled it when you're doing your AI prompt, it fucks everything up. I like her body a lot. Don't take that out of context. It's a cell phone. Yeah, you see the numbers and everything.
Oh, I see.
The flip phone.
Also, her arm, right?
Yeah, her arm has that. Or her shoulder, yeah.
With all of the jewels and the
charms.
Yeah, and everything about that. The voice actress is Sayaka Kitahara, who also voiced Sakura Oto, Yuta's mother in Kimi to Idol Pretty Cure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her voice actress is a mom in Pretty Cure.
I just noticed that Kinjiro's hair, when he goes back to his normal form, it's all black.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, everybody's turning into a Gyaru.
Get a beam.
Notice that older lady on the side. That's pretty fun.
Here we go.
Yep.
The bells and whistles and everything.
I like this a lot because she's not there.
No.
This is very much CG.
Uh-huh.
Or, whatever replacement. Just put that over the white sheet.
Yeah, get the angle of the feet right, please.
Yeah, because it's too bright outside. There's no way this light is real at all.
Yeah. There she is.
Now, there are so many moments in this that I thought she looked just like Haruka Kudo.
Okay.
Who is Lupin Yellow. Looks like a taller, older Lupin Yellow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is Oto, who we previously saw as a child.
Mm-hmm.
She's now a young teen, a tween. Is that really her name? I'm just looking up her name. Her name is Alice Hiyama.
I think I saw that she's actually the same age as Sumino's actress.
No way.
I think so, yeah.
That would be crazy. Let me see.
Well, remember, Sumino just turned 18 or 19, but she's playing 23.
Oh.
What?
September 20th, 2007. 17.
Okay. She's only a couple years younger.
Also, like Maya Imamori. Who's Maya Imamori?
Sumino.
Oh, like Maya Imamori, she is also half Filipino. Filipina.
Wow.
They got a half Filipina
That's
girl.
neat. To be her sister.
To be her sister. That's so nice.
That's
great, actually.
really cool. People were mad about this.
Yeah, what is that? It's not fire.
No, it's... Can you look her Ranger, whatever her character up?
Yeah.
I remember what it was. People were upset that she was writing this in kanji, or whichever one is the one, and not the traditional
Oh, okay. Not the traditional
traditional script, which is what Shinkenger is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, no, that's the point. She's writing the trendy version of that word. Is it fire? I thought it was high.
Oh, like HAI?
E?
I thought because the subtitles always said fire, and that's what I know the symbol of the.
Oh, you're right. Does it say fire? I can just.
Yeah. Trying to see. Powers paint.
It is fire. Okay, well she wrote it in a different way.
Yeah, I can't see.
People being upset about it is weird. I thought it was fun seeing Shinkenger doing poses like this when Kaoru's not like this either, so it's very unique.
Yeah.
For her to be like a enthusiastic girl.
I can't see anything about that, although I think I did see a tweet about that now that I'm remembering.
Oh, right, about the episode title. This is it.
Nice.
This is them getting ready to take the picture for the episode title.
Yeah.
Look at the background.
It's just them. Just all of them.
They're all waiting.
Yeah.
All of them. Even the bad guys are just watching this. Love it.
Oh. Oh, wow. Notes for this character. Oto is the first universe warrior whose Sentai ring, the Shinkenger ring, and Tega sword, as well as her powers, since that's linked to her, get stolen from another universe warrior, with the second Shinken red being fire candle.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers.
What? I thought you were gonna say something about what was happening right now in your trivia right there.
Oh no. I'm trying to figure out what also that kanji is too.
It's not. It's just scribble. She doesn't know anything. She just does moods.
Oh wow. Huh.
That's what she said. She gave him blue because that's the color they make them feel. So they're all like shivering and cold and sad.
Yeah.
That's her power. And then at the end, she turns gray to make the no one like feel upset.
That's pretty. That's pretty good actually.
This is really good.
Oh yeah, she does the thing.
Shinken Red does the thing that he did in every fucking episode of Shinkenger, which was block a shot with his back on the sword, and the sword with his back.
Cool guy thing.
Yeah. And then this is cool, of course. Nice poses, really good stuff. Yeah. So look at his hair. It's black. It's not black and white.
Yeah, it's not black and white. That's cool. I mean, it changes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another song.
Yeah. So look, those are the moles. Those are the moles.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not upside down. It is real.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
Look, there's one on top, two on the bottom.
Huh?
Upside down.
Oh, one on bottom, two on top. Okay, I see.
What an interesting mole pattern, though, to like.
I mean, you can do
have.
you can do anything with a Sharpie.
That's true. You can definitely see that here.
Man, I'm trying to find this tweet. I cannot find it, but there are people that do tweet about it that have that other symbol, that U looking thing, that are using that instead of the fire.
Now this is really sad and disturbing. If it is her, the reason why I don't want it to be her is because this story is too sad. Something bad happened. She's in a coma. The only way she's awake is because of the ring, right? If that's true, then she doesn't remember her sister because she doesn't remember anything.
Right.
Which is very traumatic and scary. And I hope that's not what's going on here.
Yeah, what'd they say? What'd they say the reason? Yeah, she said that she was in a coma. But like, what caused the coma? Was it a car
something very
accident?
bad?
Oh, something very bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So she probably died.
Well, no, because she's awake because of the ring. She's in a coma.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
she's probably scarily not in good condition.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, she was on the brink of death. She might have died, and then the ring brought her back. And now, if she takes it off, she goes back to that before state of death. That's really morbid, actually. I don't want to think.
I don't want this to be her truth.
Why do you gotta toy? Why you gotta kill kids like that?
Like Happy Bouquet. She's doing it. She's killing it.
Yeah. What rings did she get?
Flashman. And Gogo 5.
Gogo 5. Okay. I couldn't figure it out what it was.
Great picture of Bouquet. But it's also really good at Fire Candle in the background where he's trying to sneak off.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon character.
Arms out.
And yeah, he's like, or Tegajun is like, you better like work, dog. You ain't got shit.
Yeah. She says, and what rings have you been getting, Fire Candle? Fire Candle says, I've been focusing on the Gozyuger rings.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah,
the main
big
ones.
He says, nuh-uh. Work.
Yeah, he looks at that like he wants to steal it from her. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this set too, huh? Oh, you're opening a can.
Yeah.
I like that he says like this isn't really my style.
Yeah.
But he recognizes it as a style. I like that because he's an idol.
You're looking right at the camera?
Yeah, well, because they tell us the episode or the lesson, each lesson.
That's right.
So that here shows the lesson, and it pans up and we see them here. This was really funny.
How into it he is.
Horu was like, "Oh wow, this is more deep than I thought."
I really hope they told him to be
funny.
like. I really hope right before that take they said, be really enthusiastic about it.
Oh no, he's probably like, just being yourself, and then he got really enthusiastic.
Oh really? Man,
they had to tone him down. Actually, hey dude, chill. Relax.
His TikToks, man, they're just.
Did you see what I sent you?
Boring as hell. Let me see.
No, I just sent you one. It's not boring. I just sent you one while I was at the gym. I didn't believe it.
Let me see, because all of his TikToks are like, what's the point?
I don't know it was him until I saw the comments.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty good. I hope your
Cool.
mic's not picking it up.
He just smile. That's it. But that's more expression than I guess.
That's
he usually
very
does.
brain dead content, though.
Yeah. No, yeah. What he's doing, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Go to his TikTok.
Anyway, so the first lesson, showing it goes up. Second lesson 2, again, they're jimming the camera, showing the lesson.
What's this about? Oh, right. The way you say things. Gyaru language.
That's the next one. And then I keep saying episode. Lesson 3, the camera, sort of the signs up in front of the camera, and then they move it like someone was holding it, because the girls are completely disinterested now. No longer delivering the lessons.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun progression of their characters where, they are just like high school girls where they're bored already.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And this is where she's talking about the way things should be pronounced and stuff.
That's what it is. Yeah. DD.
I like this, the way he gets into it. He's still very solemn about it.
Uh-huh.
Praising Take a Sword. And he says the DD thing.
Party people is downright dynamite.
Oh, and then remember, he shrieks.
No, I don't remember that.
Hold on, okay.
I don't remember that at all. He shrieks?
He shrieks here. Let me see.
Let's hear it. Whoa. Listening to it now. The episode.
What was after this? This is not being picked up anywhere.
Great. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't even remember that at all.
Yeah, he shrieked out of nowhere. That's the face. Yeah.
Pretty great.
That was pretty good. Look at Ryugi.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good cast.
And then her being the only real one in the show right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, everybody's doing so much better now in acting. Like, she used to be second behind Horu. Horu was dog shit. Now he's like really good. She's done so much better now too.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, this was interesting. Where Rikuo was gonna go follow her to console her.
Yeah.
And Birdman's like, no, give her time.
Kinjiro.
And it's funny because he's like the grandpa, right?
Yeah.
And they're kind of close, relative.
Yeah.
Him and Sumino.
Yeah, they're close.
So it's like grandpa, like, no, let her, him giving advice or whatever.
Uh-huh. Because he has the most knowledge.
Rikuo, being, a ladies' man, he wanted to go, like, confronts her more, or whatever.
Yeah, immediately console.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
So it's interesting to see how the rest of the characters care about the rest of the characters.
Right, because Ryuji don't care.
Ryugi just wants to take a sword.
Yeah.
But they're looking at Kinjiro, intently.
Yeah, leave her be.
But yeah, it's just interesting. They have their own ways of talking to each other, making them feel more like individual characters. This was also really good, that their gift,
which is a water bottle.
Water.
Unmarked, unlabeled.
All the labels off.
Water bottle. Pretty great.
Yeah, and that's where we see about the ring. Turns out she's in a coma and all this.
If it slips off, doing this pose that I do all the time, flip.
Yeah.
I go back into a coma.
I had to get this because she just ate shit here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this also traumatized me because she thinks of this because Oto mentioned something bad happened, coma, blah, blah, blah. And then Sumino has this flashback. Makes me think something worse happened here. This is how Sumino remembers it, but actually she fell harder.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a perspective sort of thing.
Yeah. But there was a gray man that took her, so it's not part of the trauma. But still.
Yeah, a great-eyed man.
Great-eyed man. And yeah, he shows up anyway. He's like, here's the water. I don't really drink water, dude.
Oh, he doesn't drink water. He only drinks mineral water.
He drinks Coke Zero.
No, he drinks Toga sparkling water.
He drinks Lunchleys. What is it? Prime. Gross. So this is, again, that, the crew is getting closer with each other and stuff. So she's like opening up more, and she even mentions, I guess this is the first time I tell you about the gray-eyed man.
Yeah.
And he reacts to that.
Gray-eyed?
What do you think that means?
Cool. That he remembers point before where he had gray eyes, and also an incident happened around him that he might have been the cause of.
I think it's a crew of people with gray eyes.
Hey.
That he ran with.
That's what I said. That was my very first guess about that. Was that it's not going to be him. It's going to be another member of his team. That's gray eyes.
But that was the thing that they did.
Yeah.
They were the only people who did that, so he has a affiliation with that.
Yeah.
I just, the hope is that it's not him.
No, yeah, sure. If it is him, it'd be like Twist of the Century.
Would it though? Because it'd be another blue that betrays the team, or a blue that.
Oh,
Boom. It just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened.
I'm trying to remember. Like in my mind, all blues are
loyal.
Are loyal. In my mind, all blues are Shinken blue.
And technically, Boom Blue was still loyal.
Yeah.
It was part of the plan. Like you do that here, but you can't keep doing that.
Yeah, Rikuo and Horu. There's not a special connection there.
Yeah, that's just where she's. I guess I never told you that, but yeah, he's pretty shocked by this news. So I don't know. I'm glad they came back to it. They didn't just ignore it. The whole gray contact thing.
That's what I was thinking this whole time. This whole episode, I was like, oh yeah, there's actually like a thing that we have to do. The reason we're doing the whole thing. The reason that the show is.
Mm-hmm.
The rings.
Oh yeah.
Their wishes.
I like this roll call setup thing here, especially Horu.
Chola.
Very proud of his nails.
Is that just a Mexican thing? I think he looks like a Chola.
Who?
Horu.
You're a racist, actually.
No, I'm not. I'm Mexican.
I like Rikuo's just like, let's get this over with. Let's just come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on. I don't want to do this no more. Pretty funny. It is funny too, though, that they all have those nails. I don't know if you remember. All the suits have nails.
Yeah, the suits have nails.
All the Gozyuger suits.
They also have the hair.
No. They have the regular Gozyuger suits have nails because they're animals.
Oh, right.
They have the claws already. So they just put like fingered paint nails over whenever they transform.
Yeah, when do you usually see their fingernails? I feel like that shot comes up a lot.
When he points?
That's it. When he does the circle thing.
Or that? Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
I think Ryugi looks fucking awful. That's a really bad dress on him.
What do you mean?
That's a really bad dress on him. It's a really bad shape he takes.
Yeah.
That's terrible looking.
He looks scary.
Yeah, he does not look good.
Man, he's top heavy, man. He's a Dorito motherfucker.
No, I don't like it. I'm gonna keep moving.
Craziness. That's how he's built.
Yeah, you look at the kangaroo right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, I didn't even notice her down there.
Yeah.
For them, the girls.
They be down there. Universe.
I'm up there too. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's fun because it's the thing like from the beginning, and like Shinkenger, it's the background.
The Shinkenger. Oh yeah. Shinkenger roll call.
Yeah. Iba Takeru going forth. Bam. So cool.
Yeah.
Also, it's canon. It's canon, dude. There was the real Shinken Red is a girl.
They're calling Fire Candle the real Shinken Universe Warrior Red.
Yeah. I hope it's just a joke, and they're being and they're being cheeky about it because the real Red is
her.
Is her, yeah.
Yeah, they get cell phone. What is it? They don't say cell phone. They say smartphone.
Smartphone, yeah.
Smartphone. Yeah. See, they put the nails on top of the nails they already have.
Yeah, look at that.
Love them. Yeah. See who texts faster. So I wanted to get this in English. Shall we dance? Is what
we dance.
Blue obviously is texting. And I told you, I don't know if you didn't know this when we were.
No, I didn't read this at all.
Yeah. Surf Mega Baby, I need you RN right now. And up there you see Surf Mega. So obviously Mega Ranger is what this bad guy is supposed to look like.
And this is the first, well, not the first, but it's one of the ones where it's like a commander or a captain of the Bell people that is not totally in connection with Fire Candle.
Right, and I forgot.
Care at all.
I wanted to say here too. He responded. Do you see that down there?
Yeah. What do you say? He's just a K.
K.
Heck yeah. Perfect. K. Be there second.
This too. He socks her right there in the side.
Yeah, it's great. That's crazy. Like instant. First shot. Ugh.
Yeah, I like the way he fights.
He's a boxer. He goes for the liver.
Look at all the camera crew right there in the visor.
Pretty great. Oh yeah, she says, "But stop all that hitting, dude. You gotta hit a pose before you hit." He's like this. Ice cold.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I like how she shoves him. She pushes him and then shoves him harder. I like it a lot. Boom, boom. Yeah. It's really good.
You gotta do more than that.
Yeah, he just gives up too. He's like, yeah, I guess I lose. I don't know. He didn't go back in there. This was funny too, where she goes, right, we're friends, aren't we? We're BFF. And he like dumbfounded.
Yeah. Like,
and she,
wrong.
You remember how she gets him?
Yeah, man. Chop to the neck, like stupid style.
This girl fight's awesome, dude. It's
like chop to the neck, dude.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, what the fuck was this? This is crazy.
Like, yeah, we're friends, right? Yeah, pop. Crazy.
And then there's Surf Mega.
Yeah, look at him. And he's a classic surfer boy. Look at his tank top.
Yeah, his shirt.
The only thing that make it better was you have puka shell.
I mean, he does have that vibe. He has those necklaces, whatever those are.
Yeah.
Everybody stops because the queen shows up.
Yeah, pink hair lady. Who's this?
Crazy looking.
Okay.
Man, I wish. I think she looks 100% 100% the type.
Oh.
For this, except she's very whited out, right? Can you tell that? Like.
Yeah.
She's usually darker looking than this. She has a lot of white makeup on, and she fits the part, I think, perfectly. Gyaru.
I don't know any of the types or styles of what the gal culture is, but I know that she's definitely clashing at least 3 of them.
I think it works.
Yeah,
because it's over the top and kind of obnoxious, which
it's definitely over the top.
Yeah,
But yeah, it makes sense. Look at her. Look at her face.
The way she talks too. She looks like she could have been this in like real life.
Uh-huh.
A Gyaru girl.
What if she's like that in real life and she just takes off all that stuff and becomes a Gozyuger?
Yeah. I like this too though. It's a guest Universe Warrior that gets a mask eye opening shot.
Oh yeah, huh?
Just yeah. Whatever, we shot this.
Yeah. You get your eyes real close.
Number one. And I get the disappointment that she's not wearing it here.
Yeah, what the heck? Everyone else has.
But it's so that we can get this cool fight.
Yeah.
Of like just base suits. And then yeah, whenever they're fighting a Horu. Oh, that's a good show.
Surfboard. What's this? Gatai? What is this called?
Whiteburn?
Huh?
Whiteburn?
Whiteburn, that's what
Yeah.
it is.
So yeah, when they get made, I like Horu turns around like, dude, don't just jump in, because Horu said, I got this. And then he jumped in. I guess he didn't have enough to do this episode. Which makes sense, you know, that's what the 6th does.
That's like his thing until they all get buffed.
Yeah. This guy was cool. I wish he did more just because his thing was that he was he blocked everything with a surfboard.
Yeah, and
That's strong.
he had a surfer accent too. Or like a surfer way of speaking. It was all loose.
I like this too where Masahiro says something like, come on, I can get you, I'm God, or something like this, and Horu reacts like, I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Yeah, he acted while he was talking. He's like, yeah, it was pretty good.
It's cool. Ultraman shot.
Yeah, this was cool. It was two fights happening at one time. It was brutal though.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot. They tried to shoot at him, but he has that big old surfboard. So Masahiro is like, well, Horu is only one way get in there is if we get in there. So they get all up in his face and then shoot every missile they have in his face.
And he actually inflates.
Yeah.
He absorbs so much power. Look at that.
Jesus.
And then he pops right in front of him. I didn't get that. 'Cause it was just, fire or whatever.
There you go.
3-shot.
Crisis averted.
That toy in the background. It's a suit, but still.
If it was the DX, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd look right in place.
Yeah, the girls do some really cool dual combo fights. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool. I thought
They just use their weapons.
well, with the format of that, you beat the boss and then they turn big, right? Or you get the other guy. They beat the big mech guy before they beat this girl.
Yeah.
So I was like, is there gonna be another mech fight? No.
That happens a bunch though.
This is cool. I like her attacks.
It's charms, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the gray. Makes you disinterested.
Bummer.
We get a Sumino combo. And then this lady, it happened to her before. Man, I swear, Sumino be getting the best like victory shots. Like this is so cool. She's like flying through like Superman.
Yeah.
And Shinken red in the background.
She did that last time, right?
Yeah, she keeps doing it. She like every time she rescues somebody from a no one,
Flies through.
she's flying through them, and yeah, it's really cool.
And Shinken red in the background.
Yeah, that's a good shot. This too.
I don't know if that's the female Shinken head red, the Shinken red head, but it fits.
Yeah,
It's not super huge
not
like
huge,
how the
like
other
Car
one would be.
Ranger.
Yeah. Man.
This is cute too. You see over here, they did little
Little
drawings.
doodles.
Yeah, and this is the first time two win. Goju Unicorn
Oh, yeah.
and Shinken Red,
Straight up Shinken red, not Oto.
not Universe Warrior Shinken Red.
Right.
Shinken Red.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, last time it was
This is Shiba.
the Momotaro, right? Or not the
President?
Don Momo one.
Yeah. Don Momoitaro.
Well, not Momoitaro because it's the guy.
Oh, right. Don
Momotaro.
Momotaro.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was a warrior before, where she had the novel or the video game. Yeah, the harem video game or whatever.
She had the BL harem anime.
Yeah. Now that has people thinking that she's gonna be the new bearded dude from
Oh yeah.
Gozyuger.
Yeah. From Gozyuger.
Sorry, from whatever. From Don Brothers.
Yeah, he was in everything, and he was every Hitotsuki.
Yeah, it was great, and they just whatever.
Yeah.
They never helped him or treated him or anything.
It was him the whole time.
There's a rumor that we are going to be getting. I'm giddy about it, which means it's not going to happen. Gozyuger versus Don Brothers.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
And they could be planting the seeds here, where they keep doing her as a no one. Where, I don't know, her path will cross that dude, where he'll become a no one and she'll become a Hitotsuki or something.
It's like, hey, remember this thing we did?
Yeah.
We're doing it again.
We're doing it again. Hey, last time we did it, toy sales skyrocketed and they're staying up. So
yeah,
I don't blame them for doing that.
If it works, man.
If it works. I mean, it's weird because we always say, obviously, the show feeds the toys, right? It's to help itself.
Oh, yeah.
But Don Brothers and not really Gozyuger, but Don Brothers had so little to do with the toys.
Yeah.
They just used them to transform. Sure, the Sentai the Sentai gears, Avataro gears were from past Sentais and everything. So what? Like a lot of time, it felt like
it felt like that. There was no explanation for it, so it was like it can be whatever you want it to be, dude.
Same thing, kind of here, where they're just using any rings. Like, there's no reason.
Yeah.
It's these rings. That's what's on sale right now. So.
Which, man, it was confusing. That first week, whenever we had Boom Boom Boy have King Oger guy.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
That really set a high expectation for all this every week.
Gotcha, got all y'all.
Yeah. Certainly got me. I thought we were going to have past actors come back every week.
I'm glad it's not, because that takes away from Gozyuger as a whole. Because then it just becomes, oh, who are we going to get this week? What cameo are we going to get this week?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
It's like, that's not the story, though. The story is about these guys, you know? So I like that better.
Yeah.
What we're getting now.
I'm glad that this anniversary series is not like just straight up like our whole being is just to pay homage to the past 45 years. It's like they have their own story and they're
50,
using this thing.
Dog.
Oh, wow.
Goes you.
Yeah. Goal. 50.
We've been looking at that lady a long time, huh? I like this. They're like, oh, yeah.
We done did it now.
Every episode, there's a big twist right at the goddamn end. If you hear that song playing too fast and everybody's a little bit too happy, something's going to happen. Just fair warning. We learned it from Don Brothers. And King Oger.
What was Don Brothers' song? That would play? Because right now it's ring, ring, and my ring, ring, and my ring, ring, my ring.
It's the same song, basically.
It is, right?
That's right. Happy end.
Yeah.
How does it start though?
You're
doing this. You're doing ring ring again.
Am I doing ring ring?
Yes.
It's the same song, dude. This is Don Brothers 2, dude. Come on, man.
It's, how does it start?
Dum 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 dum.
You did that.
Yeah.
Ring ring my ring ring my, yeah, it's the same song.
Or my favorite, we live in Amazon.
This is a really good shot. Jesus.
Yeah, he goes in.
Yeah. And then, yeah, as soon as it fucking falls out, she just falls right to the floor.
Coma time.
Terrifying.
Good thing she landed on her arm.
I like that you didn't know. Look at the little hand of the robot. You see how it can transform into the robot?
Pretty good. Pretty good right there, actually. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was looking a little confused whenever he had the whole thing in his hand. And he had the ring. I was like, okay, cool. He's going to get that ring for Tegajun. But then it's like, he said, yeah, this ring was made for me. I was like, what the fuck do you mean by that, dude? And I thought he was going to turn red because he had the fire in his hand or whatever. I was like, oh, a new variant? No, dude. He still has that Tega sword in his hand. He's going to use it.
He even does a little Shinkenger, like, shield slash thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Shield sword slash thing.
And he does the real.
He does the real kanji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he does the going forth. Doesn't. He didn't say that. He just looks down and looks up.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
His kind of.
It's the camera
on
that
his
does
face, and yeah, it's not like the way she did it.
Yeah. Like the intro.
Which means she's more real.
I mean, the whole story about that is that the real head is the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Best part of the show. Fire.
That's good. Look at his acting. It's so much fuck. I can't get over that. I'm so glad.
Be surprised.
He used to be so shitty. He used to be so bad, you guys. Anyway, this is such a great suit that you can make look evil. He does it really well.
All I gotta do is put a black jacket on it.
Oh yeah, that too.
Show.
That too. This is a good episode. Your favorite Sentai?
It's my favorite.
Whoa.
It's not my favorite Sentai, but
No.
this was my first Sentai. I just want Shinkenmaru. Just give me a Shinkenmaru.
Did you pre-order one?
No, I wanted to. It wasn't as big as I
No.
thought it was gonna be.
You pre-ordered the Shoto phone.
Yeah, I pre-ordered.
Where's that?
Shoto phone. I don't know.
What the hell?
Let me check.
Whoa. We're watching a movie when that
You remember which movie?
was it Captain America?
It was Captain America.
So that was back in like February. So it's not out, but I just forgot about it. And I want to know like when's it coming out?
Yep.
Anyway.
February 14th.
When you pre-ordered it?
Yep. Let me see. August 2025.
Whoa, that's a month away. You're gonna be able to transform soon.
Pre-orders closed.
Oh yeah.
That Soto phone is mine.
So yeah, this is cool. I'm jealous. You got this. And Gozyuger, the ring just happened.
Yeah.
We didn't get a Gozyuger themed episode. That's fine.
That's fine.
I guess. We should be getting, based on the upcoming Universe Robo, I think Magi Ranger's next, which has me excited. That's gonna be cool. But it's another fire episode, so it's probably gonna be Fire Candle again. Getting that one, people are saying.
True that.
Another fire themed Red Sentai guy. Cool. I like this episode a lot. Shinkenger, Oto, Sumino episode. Bouquet was in it. Good episode all around.
I mean, this is just a masterclass of how you do suits, dude. I mean, like, you want a Sentai suit that's like black.
Shinkenger?
Shinkenger, that's like there's no denying.
Yeah.
Like, come on. How much more? You want just spandex? You don't want armor pieces. Who wants armor pieces on there?
Yeah. Yep.
Gloves, boots, maybe two-tone spandex, helmet, dog.
If this was Reiwa, he'd probably have shoulder pads.
He'd have shoulder pads, he'd have knee pads.
Yeah.
He'd have instead of those regular gloves, it'd be gauntlets. Like thick ass boots.
The helmet would probably be a little more ostentatious. No, I don't know. Maybe.
The texture from the red and then the black of that
He
of the
look
thing
like
would be
Zets.
different.
You look like Zets is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything I was saying was just led to Zets.
Cool. That was superhero time.
Sweet.
That was a review for that episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching, for listening. I haven't played that up music yet because I forgot to ask. Did you have anything else to say for that episode?
No, it was very good. I like Shinkenger a lot, and they did great by it. And I want Fire Candle. Obviously, this is a two-parter, so we're going to see more Shinkenger next week. But I'm hoping that we get a Shinkenmaru, just because it's so cool. I don't know how they're going to do it with the discs, if they do it with the discs. But I just need Shinkenger 25th anniversary, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, did you see they got Tori to come back?
Did they?
I thought I sent you on TikTok on those interviews.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah. I did
Yeah.
see that, yeah. What's he doing right now? What's he doing? More BL?
No, he's acting like real acting.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy that he came back after everything that happened with him, with his time at Sentai. Well, it wasn't even Sentai though; it was an agency, but still.
Yeah, they didn't pay him nothing.
Yeah,
right.
Crazy,
Terrible.
Crazy, and you could see it too in the later episodes of Shinkenger, where he looked like he hadn't eaten.
Yeah.
He had dark rings under his eyes, and it fed to the story, right? Because he was getting bodied constantly.
Liar.
But I mean, he was also really under the weather. It sucked.
Yeah, it was a shame. But his character led to him being stone faced
Yeah.
and composed.
All right. Well, you know, Shinken Blue is active on Twitter, and when that got posted to Twitter, Shinken Blue quoted it. What did he? He said one word. What do you think he said?
Lord Tono.
Tono with like 18 exclamation points.
Yeah, it's great.
Ibachi on Twitter.
That's what all blues should be. That's what all blues are in my head. Just Tono. Just the guy saying Tono. My lord.
All right. We're gonna get out of here. Let me hit this.
Yeah.
And then this. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening, for watching. I have been Super Blastex. Follow me everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Super Blastex. Go follow me.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can catch me everywhere at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I'm the Toku Tony. Wow. Like, comment, subscribe. Everywhere, Toku Tony. Please find me. Say what's up. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.